the excitement level right now for you and your teammates as you get ready to head to Orlando, Florida for the Elite Eight?
I mean, luckily Ray Tanner gave us a private jet tomorrow, so everyone's pretty stoked about that. But heading into this next match, just taking care of business and taking one match at a time is the biggest thing. But everyone's super pumped to perform on the big stage out in Orlando.
You ever been on a private jet?
No, I haven't.
Are you surprised at this business-like mentality this program carries in? Your coach was just talking about a subdued celebration for the Sweet 16. I mean, are you guys that laser-focused and won't be satisfied with anything less than a national title?
I mean, definitely we're not really thinking about the whole big tournament itself. It's just one match at a time. Even in dual match season, SECs, regular season, we're just focusing on not really how we're going to be at the end of the season, just taking care of business that given day.
Was Southern Cal the best you guys have played as a whole in the tournament so far?
Definitely, we can play a lot better across the whole board. Everyone's performing pretty good day in, day out in each match throughout the year, but I don't think we've hidden that spot yet across the whole entire courts of really playing game clock tennis.
And what does Duke do so well as a team that'll threaten you guys in the Elite Eight?
I mean, I don't really pay attention too much about what they're doing, just focusing really on what we have to do and what we have to bring that given day.
Yeah, that kind of brings me to that question. Do you know anyone who plays for Duke, and how do you kind of approach the next couple of days? Is it, more just working on yourselves, or do you try to look at some of their tendencies too?
I mean, I know pretty much the whole lineup from juniors when I was younger, but it's really focusing on what we have to do and committing to our game, and once we do that, then it'll show on the court that day.
How important is it to stay locked in on your game and try to dictate the play on the court?
I mean, definitely if you're not playing your game, then the chances of you winning that match are very low.
Can you just talk about that shift in the team mentality, the fact that the stage isn't too big for you guys, over the years past, maybe it was a big thing to get to this point. Where did that change, and how have you guys been able to maintain this, one game at a time mentality?
I mean, this year we're a lot closer. We're bonding on and off the court, and it's showing because we're trusting each other. And with all the work that we've put in, it just shows that at the end of the match that we're the toughest team out there.
In terms of just managing time in the next few days, what's going to be the key to make sure you get proper work in and rest ahead of your match on Friday? Because it seems it's a long way to wait until you finally get to step on the court again to play a meaningful match.
It's just finding that balance of knowing how much your body can handle and taking care of yourself, especially in the heat too. But I mean, it's pretty hot out here, so we're used to it.
How much do you guys pay attention to what the other teammate is doing, throughout the singles play? It just seems that you guys are more vocal than the other teams you're playing and encouraging each other throughout singles play.
Well, pretty much we're just focusing on our side of the court, not really getting too carried away with what our teammates or our opponents are doing. But once our teammates are really bringing the energy, it just carries along through the whole entire scoreboard.
Mia, it's going to be broadcast this weekend on the Tennis Channel. How big is that for the sport to be on TV and to have the collegiate game broadcast?
I mean, definitely collegiate tennis doesn't really get that much air, but with the SECs and more people being aware of what our sport is like, it's definitely involving our women's tennis and men's tennis a lot.
How much has the senior group meant to you personally in terms of how they've inspired, encouraged you, and got this program to this point?
Definitely a lot. I've been with them for about 3 years, so when they leave, it's going to be very different, but I'm excited to be a senior and step up and take care of the new young ones coming up, but this really means a lot to them, so just putting everything out on the line is what we can do best for them.
Can you talk about the confidence level that you and Ingrid have as a doubles team? I mean, getting that win over Southern Cal, #1 team in the country. How big is that for you guys moving forward?
Definitely big. We're both excited to get into the individual tournament for Ingrid singles and for us doubles. We weren't really too focused on what their ranking was. We played against them in the fall last year and we beat them. So just coming out this past match was just sticking to our game and really hitting them first, and we did a really good job doing that.
What's the chemistry for you and Ingrid as a doubles team? How has that developed to where you guys, some of the best on the team leading that doubles group?
Well, we lived together for the past 3 years. We're really close, so just that chemistry of us always being together meshes well on the court.
This is a little off topic, but a rule. You hear him how far away sometimes during?
I can hear him all the way from the Rice building. Wherever he is, everyone's hearing him. It's great. He brings the energy, so it just hypes us up even more.
What does he mean to this program, though? Kind of what he does for you guys and him always being around. I noticed, he was the first to give everybody hugs, I guess, afterward.
I mean, he's been with us in this journey the whole entire time. I mean, he's there for us whenever we need to, at night, in the morning, you name it. He's there giving us the shoes, the strings, the support all around. But he's a great guy, and he's definitely been a part of this journey with us.